everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
So we have a special guest today, Megan. Or do you want to be called Mego?
Mego's fine.
Mego. So she's home from college. Yes, my niece, kid's niece. And I'm very excited that you're joining us today. We're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to be watching The Lion King, the new one from this year. Just came out recently. So
nice.
Mom and Kim have not seen this at all. They have seen the original, the animated version.
Yes,
the Disney one, of course, it's Disney. So do you guys know what this is about? Like,
I think it's
the
a mirror image of it, just in 3D, right?
Yeah, and I'm laughing because we're actually watching the menu. We're kind of like, just showing you some clips. They kind of look like the original,
That's right.
but with real animals. Animated animals, but they look really realistic.
They really do.
Oh my gosh, they do.
I can't wait to see it.
Mm-hmm. So I think we're just going to get into it, short introduction, and then we'll talk about it at the end. Sounds good?
Awesome.
Yeah. Aww. It's so cute.
The king approaches. This is not a drill.
John Oliver.
We'll rise and get you.
This is so cool. It's a cool way how they did that. Yeah, different.
You awake? Dad, wake up!
I'll say it again. Cheetahs never. It's the news. We have an imminent threat. Something is approaching. Oh, wait, scratch that. That's my own shadow.
Oh, is this my shadow? I missed that.
It screams, get out.
Like, warning. Keep out.
Now the sun is going down, and I'm not just gonna sit here and.
Ooh,
Oh, there they are.
Numbers.
Oh, no.
Oh, creepy.
Mufasa's bloodline will end here.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh,
So
look at
many.
all of them. God. Yeah.
I would have them like underneath me. It's like you stay here. That's cool. It's so tiny.
That's because nobody messes with your dad.
That's right.
It's so cute.
So cute.
But those kings will always be up there to guide you.
Oh. It's amazing how huge lions are, like Mufasa compared to Simba.
I could lay anywhere in this cave. I need some personal space.
But he is.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God. That's on the other side.
It's a gift he'll never forget.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, my. Oh, no, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Aww.
That is so sad.
It is sad.
What have you done?
Tell what you've done.
Terrible. So messed up, yeah.
Tries to save me.
Oh, his voice.
Oh,
Naive.
Kill him.
oh, jeez.
Bye.
And glorious.
Creepy.
Oh.
Don't think so.
He's like, drawing it out.
It's a furry bird.
Sorry, bird.
It's alive!
Oh my God. Good news.
Keep him. My God, who is the brains of this operation?
Oh my God.
Name him Fred. The future. That's our specialty. Kind of worth it.
Kind of worth it.
I like their banter.
Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna. Most people get a bigger reaction when we say it the first.
Aww.
Oh my
Ew.
God.
Push it.
Extra crunchy.
They're local.
Yeah. Oh, are they?
They're from right there.
Can't get any more local.
Rules, no responsibility.
Oh, it looks terrible.
Yeah. It looks so barren. She's awesome.
Won't you join me, Sir Ali?
I will never be your queen.
Good.
And from now on, just what do you think you are doing, you lady?
Well, follow me.
To find help.
You know something's up there.
No.
Good nose.
I'm gonna get you. Oh,
Butterflies.
oh, in nature, there's a delicate.
The talk.
Yeah.
Come on, you're alive and then you're not. Like this guy.
Oh, yeah.
You sure it's not a circle? Must have been the termites.
His laugh. I love his laugh. No, I know. It's so good.
I always thought they were balls of gas burning billions.
Everything always gas with you.
It's funny.
What do you think, Simba?
Ew.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
gone
like
away.
this. Traveling
Go
it.
to
It's
Nala or
good.
Rafiki.
Simba is alive.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Aw.
It's scared the crap out of me. That's good.
I realize. Oh, no.
Nala?
Yeah.
I want you to meet my best friend, Nala. Best friend? That hurts.
Oh, it hurts. The way he shifts, you know. That hurts.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Nice, yeah. Aw.
Squash banana.
That's right.
There it is.
I missed that.
Away.
Stop.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, whoa.
I was most proud of one thing: having you as my son.
Oh. Yeah.
Son of Mufasa.
Yeah.
That's good.
Danger. I laugh in the face of danger.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
We're here.
What are you guys doing here?
How long is that gonna last?
Aw.
Are you with me, lions?
Yeah.
Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
You. Nice.
I'm nothing. Then
No.
bow to your king.
Oh, now it's your yeah.
Simba!
This looks familiar.
Oh,
Where
it's
have
terrible.
I seen this before?
So evil.
Oh god.
My father!
Yeah.
Your own brother! How could you? That was terrifying. Hello, growl.
Pig for dinner.
Because I will not be made to feel ashamed of who I am.
Yeah.
Hyenas.
Take him down.
You got that out of your system?
Zasu's so brave.
Wow, he's really dancing along.
Yeah.
Wow, he's killing it.
Have mercy, I beg you.
To what you did.
Those revolting scavengers made me do it. I was planning on
Ooh,
killing
they
them
hear
all.
you.
As you
Watch
wish.
it, watch it. Ooh.
Your majesty.
Yeah.
The hyena's belly is never full.
That's the end.
Ooh, the noises, the crunching.
Your majesty.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Yay.
The music is
that
just
was
so
good.
amazing.
That was
Yay,
good.
Jim Brown. So good.
Yeah.
You guys have to see
That's-
Jungle Book. You haven't seen the one that Jon Favreau did. He's so good.
That's
Yeah.
Happy, right?
yes,
Play
happy.
Happy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's happy.
Happy.
So first off, because again, Mom and Kim were new to this one. So what did you think of this movie?
I loved this movie. I
Yes,
really
I did.
did. I'm kind of partial to the cartoon.
I am too. The cartoon
original.
first. I like both of them.
I like,
the first
yes,
one,
I loved it, but
the
you know,
cartoon.
the banner, and you could just really
Yeah.
see their expressions more detailed.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's
That's right.
cartoon, but
I love hearing this from you guys because again, I
Yeah.
never said anything. Meg never said anything to them because we did see
No.
it in theaters. So did you like the realistic characters?
I loved the realistic, but now that you know, I saw the
When you
cartoon
compare them,
and I saw
yeah, me too.
the personalities came out more, the more emotion came
That's
out
right.
more in the cartoon. Believe it or not, I mean, it's really
Yeah,
realistic
yes,
and it was
yeah.
amazing.
I love
but
hearing this.
comic jokes from Zazu and
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
that's
Pumbaa
right.
and Timon and you know even when Fassa died and the feeling wasn't there as it was with the cartoon.
Cartoon, yeah, it was really good.
It was beautiful though.
Yeah,
it was
that's really
absolutely
nice.
gorgeous.
And you agree, Mom? You were
Yes,
saying?
definitely.
Yeah, and you were saying that you liked Zazu in the cartoon more than the actual
Yes,
real
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I do love John Oliver.
love-
though.
yeah,
I bet
that's
he's
a
a good
good one.
fit
Yeah.
for the
He was
real one.
perfect for
That's
this.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I love how they gave him a blue color still. I don't know what the bird
Yeah.
really looks like, the coloring,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's still more realistic, but it had that brighter blue, and he kind of stood out and stuff, and I really enjoyed him. So I think this was a lot of fun. Seeing this for the second time, I enjoyed this a lot more.
Oh,
The
okay.
first time I really got into it because I know all the words from the original, so
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
quoting it in my head. That's trying to be that person that's like, oh, going to like quote everything out loud. But
Yeah.
I remember everything, and now seeing James Earl Jones, love him. Just saying, a lot of great people in this.
Yeah.
I love how they did follow it more to the original, where they actually like almost quoted it word for word, and even the cuts and certain shots that they did were almost exactly from the
Yes.
cartoon.
Yeah.
Even
Like,
right
that
to
was
the
kinda
end
neat.
with his
Oh,
mane
wow.
going like
Yeah.
that, it looked
Yeah.
just like the cartoon.
Yeah.
Mhm. The coloring too and
Exactly.
everything,
Like
and
that.
so many scenes. I wish I wrote a list out.
There was one
that they
different. There was one
were.
different one that I would really noted was when they were looking at the stars,
Mhm.
Timon and Pumbaa, and they were just looking, and he was sad when they were teasing him.
Mhm.
You know, and it was like, oh, he wasn't like that. He just went along with it in the cartoon. He's like, oh yeah, that's really kind of funny.
Just
Different
certain scenes, like again, like I enjoyed it and I thought they were fun. I don't normally pick things apart, but at the same time, because this was like a favorite Disney movie of mine,
that's right.
that there were certain things that happened that you didn't feel the emotion, like you were saying, as much as you
right,
did in
yeah.
the cartoon. And certain times, even though I can see all the love they put into this, and I still get
Yeah.
emotional watching this because nostalgia, going back to the
Yeah.
cartoon,
Yeah,
like I
that's
really
right,
just felt it, you know. But certain things, I thought the timing was off, and it felt like they were reading a script more than actually feeling the emotion, like the
Yeah.
emotion behind it, because you have these amazing animated characters that are so realistic, and I get what they were trying to do, like that. I'm still in awe about it,
Yeah.
but you can't feel like besides the voices, but you can't really feel what that character's expressing because he's not really expressing much. And I get that they're trying to stick to the realistic part of it, but at the same time, jokingly, they are talking.
Yeah.
So I wish they
That's
kind
very
of
true.
pushed that.
Like even
more.
the hyenas in the cartoon, they were hilarious. And
Oh, they were
Eddie and-
really
I
funny.
love
they were just
Cheng
really-
and Bonsai. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were great.
Bonsai, I remember.
And I know politically correct, they had to change it,
Yeah.
but I really love loved those characters so much. They kept Shenzi, which was cool. They were more like one-dimensional, like they didn't have a lot of range to them. And I loved their banter together. Like Pumbaa and Timon, like they're so great together.
I love
I was laughing the whole time with them.
Yeah, definitely.
Both the movie and the cartoon. It's just really
Like
good.
two cool scenes I thought were when Nala and Simba first met up with the hyenas as cubs, and then Mufasa joined in and like protected them. I thought that was actually a really cool battle scene to see like the size difference and the power Mufasa had. So I really enjoyed that scene, and the battle sequence at the end with the fire, like they actually truly themed it with the colors. And again, the landscapes and different scenes they had were just beautiful all the way through. But that one really stood out. Not making it a cartoon, but made me relate more to the cartoon, you know, because it was very, like, the pillow there was, like, very orange.
Right.
And you saw mainly their silhouettes, like, very dark contrast against the background. It was just neat. I really enjoyed that.
I liked at the beginning when Scar and Mufasa were first talking, how they put Mufasa in the light and Scar in the dark and the shadows.
That's actually a good point. I didn't even think of
that.
that.
I liked it a lot. They did a good job of
Very good.
of like establishing their relationship. It was cool.
That is really cool. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I love how they did that. You can, again, tell they put a lot of care into this to try to really show who these characters are and put them in certain lighting. That's actually pretty neat. And I know there's a lot of debates out there, so please let us know in the comments what you think. But with Scar, I heard things before the movie came out. I was kind of worried how they were going to stylize his character. I wasn't sure if they were going to make him look too much like the other lions, and I heard that he wasn't going to have a black mane, and I'm like, no, they have to keep it dark. They have to keep it as the iconic character.
He's on the dark side.
But he looked really tattered.
And I liked how he looked
did.
after seeing it. The big scar. It was like more realistic, you know, and he was still like lanky and stuff, and he just looked evil.
Yeah. Another thing that I liked was how they paid attention to like the little bugs and everything, because it helped you understand. It reiterated like the circle of life, and like they paid attention to like all aspects of the food chain. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, I think that was really fun how they did that too, and they put a lot of humor into that as well sometimes.
Yeah, especially when Simba went to go jump after that butterfly.
Yeah. It was like scared the crap out of me because I had a couple things in this. He was like, rah! One scene that stood out to me that I really didn't care for, in the cartoon I loved it, but with the whole Simba huffing over a cliff and then his mane for like kind of flies in the air, and there's this whole transition of him flying away all the way, like the distance is so far to go back home. And I think it's so powerful in the cartoon where Rafiki is more spiritual, and he's like does these chants and stuff, and he feels things, and he's able to have the signs of knowing what's going on, but yet through this movie you don't feel that because we see this whole like humor. Poop humor, and I'm like, what? I mean, I get it, okay, it's a dung beetle circle of life kind of thing, but I'm like, there was no point to that. Like the giraffe eating it, and then the poop, and I mean, you want it to travel, okay, it's traveling, but I'm like, nah, I think it was like kind of a waste to do that. And I'm like, keep the spiritual thing in and have Rafiki kind of feel the signs of the wind blowing on him, and that was him. He's alive. He's alive. Like it's such a great scene, and this one he's just like, oh, and then he just says
a tangible piece of evidence.
I know, it's all crappy and stuff, but somehow I just know. Like you didn't have that feeling. It's like, oh, I can smell the scent. Oh, I don't know if that's really a scent anymore.
You were kind of like, you don't know where that's been.
I know. He's like, ooh, which translates to smells like crap or something. Like that's not cool.
Oh yeah.
But I do love Rafiki. I love him more in the cartoon.
Yeah, I did too.
I love what they did with Simba, especially adults. Well, young Simba's really freaking cute.
So adorable.
Nala too. I really do like Simba as an adult. Like they did a good job with him there, the colors and stuff.
The transition into him with him like singing that part of Hakuna Matata when Donald Glover first comes out. So good.
So freaking good. Those notes that he hits, I'm like, oh, you okay? And then they make fun of it. Oh, he's rifting now. So do you guys have any favorite characters from this movie?
I loved Seth Rogen doing Pumbaa.
I love him too. He's great.
I love Pumbaa.
Yeah, me too.
I loved Nala.
Mm-hmm. She was great.
Yeah.
I loved how the females had a bigger role in this. They were stronger, powerful. Because with Scar, when he gets mad at Sarabi, he smacks her, and she falls over, and that's it. And then Simba sees that and gets so mad. But she fought, so that was kind of cool to see that they're both really strong.
Sarabi was amazing.
Yeah,
this
she
was
was
great.
consistently standing up against.
That's right.
Yeah. There was something weird. I don't know if it was in the original animated version and was scrapped, or it was in something that I've heard of, and I've seen this animated short on YouTube that's actually pretty cool. We should watch it sometime. But they actually had a script of Scar obsessing over Nala. And it was weird because of the age difference and stuff, and he wanted her to be his queen. So I'm glad they actually scrapped it from this, because I was kind of wondering, being a longer movie, if they were going to add that scene in. Yeah. But he was more interested, of course, in Sarabi, and he noted that in the beginning of the movie. Right. Yeah. So I like how they did that instead. Yeah. But I'm curious what you guys think about that as well. But they have this animated short about it that's actually pretty cool. And it's not from Disney. It's from a fan that's an animator. And it's actually spot on to the freaking Lion King cartoon. I was like, holy crap.
Crazy.
So I really wish we could talk about this for a long time. But you guys are amazing for squeezing in time today to do this. And Meg, for coming from college to come hang out with us today. It's such a great surprise.
I had a blast.
And Kim, too, she is very busy today, and you were amazing, so thank you for dedicating time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And I hope, whenever you have time to come on over,
I will.
Have you on here.
I'd love to come back.
Maybe for a Christmas special or something.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I love the holiday season, I really do.
Coming up.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind me saying, Meg is a film major, so pretty cool.
Yes.
Right.
So this is right up your alley.
That's right. Yeah.
So one last thing, too, I'm just trying to spew out information here, but I love the song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And I couldn't get over it, and I didn't say anything while we watched, but it wasn't that night. Can you feel the love today?
You're right.
The singing was great, but I know they made some choices because it's realistic and they can really show a lot of beautiful scenes, and I really did enjoy that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's good when they make things a little different. It's not going to be exactly like the original, although they did have the dialogue almost exact to the original.
That's right.
But I wish I did theme it in the dark. You don't have to make it realistically dark blue and stuff. You can add different colors and
even
vibrant
dusk,
purples and stuff from the
really
cartoon.
Brighten it with the stars. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that song from the original, and so that was great. But I don't think I mentioned my favorite character, so I'm going to say Zazu. I love John Oliver, and I really liked Adult Simba.
Yeah,
they were awesome.
Yeah,
and Sarabi was pretty darn cool. In this. But yeah, so I know I really want to talk more. Anything you guys want to add before?
The music was fantastic.
Yeah. Very good.
Music was fantastic. A lot of big names.
Loved it. Yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
And a couple emotional scenes for me are, of course, the stampede and of course Mufasa's death. That was so. I was even getting emotional there, thinking of the cartoon and hearing Little Simba's voice. But the part where the stampede starts, and you start to see the wildebeest go down, and they zoom in on Simba, the cartoon one, and you just see, and you see his face. That's like a whole crap scene. That was good. And when Scar runs up and he goes, "Simba's in the gorge," and Mufasa's like, "What?" And you see it in his eyes where he's so scared, and so I just wish they had more emotion behind it, but I would love to see a sequel. I really would. So I'm hoping that maybe they'll change it up a little bit and make them more expressive. I think that'll be kind of neat. And I just can't wait to be king. I wish that was a little bit more stylized instead of just running around, but still cool. I love seeing all the different animals.
It was fantastic.
So much love put into this, so much effort, and they really looked believable. For talking animals. They really did a good job there. And so many different ones. You had zebra, you had giraffe, elephants, all different very
little gang that came along
types.
with them.
That's cute. Oh my God.
So good. So I'm sorry to cut it short, but thank you so much for watching. I give this a thumbs up. I still really enjoyed it a lot. And yay, James Earl Jones, you are amazing. He's back as Mufasa. That's great. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yay. Thumbs
Circle of life.
Yeah.
Yay. Sorry to rush and talk over you guys, and you have to get going.
You're okay.
I'm just like blah 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 blah.